Dangers of Human Trafficking. Internet Trafficking, Coercion, and Grooming by Colville Visual Artist. Why would a visual artist be concerned on human trafficking? Human traffickers can approach people for false opportunities in the arts as exhibition opportunities, even arts agents, by organized crime. Research and get contact names in advance for proven legitimacy when it comes to opportunities, as using common sense is not enough. And a person needs to be careful or mindful when traveling to foreign countries with art exhibits. Many foreign countries do not recognize human rights. Models seem to get it the worst, everything from yachting high-end call girls as models, to you name it, in human trafficking rings. Models with legitimate agencies of representation are not safe. There are a multitude of videos on the subjects of women being falsely tricked or coerced into non-existent jobs or opportunities in foreign countries, go missing, disappear, and murdered. A person can be anywhere and be approached by traffickers. A coffee shop, a lounge, many traffickers attempt to groom their potential victims online. They seek out vulnerability to take advantage of their position, dangling the carrot with promises of the good life. Exploitation and trafficking can coexist. The perpetrators are involved in organized crime at some level. OnlyFans is an example of sex workers. More and more former online sex workers are speaking out on their experiences that can be subject to online predators, online trafficking. Coercion by their clients. There are women that can be targeted as trafficked online and into prostitution rings of crime. These are online sex trafficking traps. People wanting to make a few extra dollars by selling their photos online do not know what they are really getting into. There are a range of these sites in a global international level. Human exploit can lead to human trafficking. OnlyFans uses OnlyFans TV for creators that has nothing to do with sex. It is backed by pornography and sex work as financed. There comes issues of morality, ethics, and integrity. Many years ago, I spotted an opportunity for an artist residency in the Southwest on a ranch. I am certain it was the ranch owned by human trafficker Epstein. He was hoping to impregnate women staying there or trafficked at his property, and he had the nerve to run a classified ad in American art magazine. They wanted female artists only. This raised a red flag. One of Epstein's victims was a female artist from New York City. The internet was barely in existence to see the ad was legitimate. American Art eventually pulled the ad. Women in modeling and in the arts need to be very careful, even with representation. They can be trafficked by people in powerful places. Human trafficking poses severe dangers to victims, including physical and psychological harm, social isolation, and legal repercussions. Traffickers are involved in organized crime, pornography, and many we have discovered some have elite status and in powerful positions in society. Learn how to protect yourself. Do your research and always have a travel companion and a network of support. Physical and psychological health risks. Victims of human trafficking often endure harsh living conditions and abuse, leading to a range of health issues. These can include physical injuries from violence or unsafe working conditions, sexually transmitted infections, and other reproductive health issues, particularly among those trafficked for sexual exploitation. Mental health disorders, such as anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), which are prevalent among survivors due to the trauma experienced during trafficking. Women are not the only victims of human trafficking. They are gay or trans. Children kidnapped can be coerced online. They can be cyberbullied with manipulation and coercion to embarrass, hurt, mock, threaten, or be mean to someone online. They use threats of blackmail and extortion, threatening to destroy a person's reputation through defamation and associating them with pornography. They are the criminals. Using involuntary traffic victims in sexual crimes. Be groomed online through a number of different ways: threats, coercion, and false and misleading job opportunities. Modeling is the most obvious one. Human trafficking involves recruiting, moving, or holding victims to exploit them for profit, usually for sexual reasons or forced labor. Traffickers can control and pressure victims by force or through threats, including mental and emotional abuse and manipulation. Jobs that are non-existent as modeling jobs. Women are groomed to travel to foreign countries for work, get their passports stolen, then are abused and trafficked into involuntary sex work or forced labor. It is happening in every country and in countries with no human rights policies. Every country has human trafficking, not third world countries only. It is everywhere. Be very aware and safe. Do as much research as you can, and still, even with the most prepared and best information, things can go wrong.